Everyone, welcome to day 20 of the February reset. Today is concentrating on the yamas of Satya, which is truthfulness. So we're just going to concentrate on focusing throughout the practice, whatever that means to you, just keeping that in our mind. Today is a spinal wave session, so we're just going to be doing spinal mobility and also some back bends at the end. So we're just going to start sitting on our heels at the back of the mat. Again, we're just going to, like we did yesterday's practice, with our palms facing up, and we're just going to take 3 big inhales and exhales through the nose. Relaxing the shoulders. And once you've done these, we'll take 1 big inhale through the nose and exhale side of the mouth. I'm going to blink open the eyes. We're going to bring our left hand behind us and we're going to lift the hips up, and the right hand comes up overhead, stretching throughout the spine, slight back bend, and then we're going to come all the way around, crawling the hands in front of us, and then the right hand will come behind and we'll stretch the left hand behind, stretching the hips, pushing the hips forwards, and then we'll sit back down and crawl all the way around to the left side again. And we're just going to go through this a couple more times, stretching up and then coming all the way around, just finding some movement in the spine, warming the spine up for today's practice. Crawling in front of us, round to the next side, 1 more on each side. And then exhale to release. And from here we're just going to come onto our tabletop. And we're going to inhale to open the spine. So we'll arch. We're going to move forwards. And as we get to the top, we're going to close, so round the spine, bring the tailbone down. And as we bring the tailbone down, we're going to move back to our heels. Sit on the heels, but then we're going to draw forwards, arching the spine, moving the tailbone towards the ceiling, moving forwards, and then as we get forward, we're going to round the spine and move back to our heels on the exhale. So we move forwards, inhale, and then exhale to round and move back to the heels. Just finding some movement, waving through the spine. Following the breath. Rounding as we lower to our heels. Inhaling and arching the spine, opening the chest, and then closing and rounding the spine, pushing against the mat to sit back to the heels. And from here we're just going to come and bring our hands wide as the mat, tuck the toes and lift up to our downward facing dog. Walk out the dog, just open the backs of the legs, tilt the tailbone up to the ceiling. You might want to bend the knees and tilt to make space. Really deep, breathing deeply through the nose here. We're going to inhale the right leg up. Exhale, come through, plant it in between the hands. Lower the left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale up to our low lunge, hands above our head, shoulders down, 90 degree in your right leg. And from here we're going to lower our right hand towards the floor on our right side, reaching our left hand over towards the right of the room. As we exhale, we're going to crawl all the way over towards the front of the mat, crawling the hands, and then the left hand on the mat, the left side, reaching the right hand over towards the left of the room. And then as we exhale, we'll crawl our hands. You can feel this in the spine, and then we'll come back to where we first brought our right hand down and left hand towards the right of the room. And then we'll crawl back to centre, hands in front. Inhale to lift the arms up. And then exhale, plant our hands, frame the foot, and then step back to our downward facing dog. One big inhale here, and one big exhale. Inhale the left leg up, and exhale, come through and bring that left foot in between the hands, right knee down. Inhale to our low lunge. Hands above the head, shoulders down, 90 degree in the left knee. And we'll inhale here. Exhale, release the left hand by the body to the mat, right hand over towards the left of the room. Straight a side bend here. We'll inhale, and then we'll exhale, start rolling forwards past the front of the mat, all the way with the right hand down, and then the left hand comes overhead towards the right of the room. Inhale, and then we'll exhale, round all the way past the front of the mat, with the left hand down, right hand towards the left of the room. Inhale, and then we'll exhale, come to the front of the mat, reach your hands forwards, and then we'll inhale, hands come up, and then we'll exhale, frame the front of the foot and push back to your downward facing dog. We'll take one big inhale here, and one big exhale. While you're in your downward facing dog, I want you to think about externally rotating the shoulders, so you're going to be feeling like you're facing your elbows towards the front of the room. Tilt the tailbone up, and from here, on the inhale, we're going to roll forwards to our plank, and then we're going to exhale, soften the arms, soften the knees, and then we're going to lift the tailbone up to our exhale, to our downward facing dog, taking some spinal waves. So we'll inhale to plank, softening the arms, tilt the tailbone up on the exhale to our downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Keep going through this, so we'll inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And once more. And we'll just come back to a downward facing dog. One big inhale and exhale to release the knees to the mat. Sit back on the heels. We're going to come up to our knees. We're going to bring our hands to our lower back. Bring your knees hip distance so that your knees are underneath your hips. We're going to push our hips forwards, engage the glutes. Start leaning back slightly. And you may want to stay here, just looking up, or you may want to lean back, reaching your hands towards your heels. You can look back to the back of the room if your neck allows. Keep engaging your glutes. And to come back up, we'll bring your neck up, and then we'll lift up, coming up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. We'll sit back on the heels here. And then we'll bring the knees as wide as the mat, stretching the arms forwards just to recalibrate after that slight back bend. Inhale and exhale. And one more inhale and exhale. And then we'll walk the hands back to our knees and we're going to swing the legs round so they're facing the front of the mat. They want to move forward slightly. We'll keep the knees bent here, have our arms forwards, and we're just going to roll down the vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time, until we're lying on our backs. Take this nice and slowly, rolling down the spine, engaging the core as we go. Until you're lying on your back, bring your feet in, close to your fingertips, so you can just touch your heels. Your palms are facing down, and we're going to take some movements up the spine to our back bend, our bridge. So we'll ground into the feet. We're going to tuck the tailbone, engage the glutes, and slowly come up the spine on an inhale, one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, stay here for a second, and then we'll exhale to release, coming down the spine. Releasing the tailbone. We're going to bring our feet as wide as the mat. Knees are going to bend in. We're going to bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our tummy. Close our eyes here. We're going to take 3 breaths in and 3 breaths out. Take one big inhale through the nose. Exhale, size the mouth. And you're more than welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, we'll just bring our knees into our chest. Hold on to the backs of the knees and we'll just rock up the spine until we gradually make it to a seated position. Cross-legged. We'll bring our hands to heart center. And namaste. So there we go, that was day 20 of the February reset, focused on truthfulness, satya. Tomorrow will be a practice of yin. I haven't really done any yin throughout this February reset. So it'll just be some poses, concentrating on restoring and relaxing, and it will be focused on asteya, non-stealing. So yeah, that should be a really nice one, nice and relaxing, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and like the videos that you particularly enjoy. Thank you.